Coach Tom here. Today's lesson is a little different. I'm not out on the court, but we're talking about how to stop being nervous before a match or when you're in a pressure situation during a match. One of my subscribers texted me, he says, Tom, I have this trouble. I'm nervous before a match, or when a pressure situation comes up, I get nervous. How can I stop being so nervous? Well, when you think about it, being nervous, what typically happens? You start to breathe faster. You start to breathe shallow, breathing through your mouth, and it's just upper chest breathing. You're not breathing from the diaphragm. You're not relaxed. And that's the worst thing that you can do for nervousness, because it just makes it worse. And it's kind of funny because sometimes when you're nervous, people, what do they tell you to do? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and relax. But I'm telling you right now, that's the worst thing that you can do to alleviate nervousness. You want to breathe less. You want to breathe lighter. And you want to breathe through your nose, because you're not going to wash as much carbon dioxide out of the system. Because back in 1904, there was a Danish physiologist by the name of Christian Bohr. And he discovered what is now known as the Bohr Effect. And basically what he discovered is that hemoglobin, the protein in the blood that delivers oxygen to every cell in your body, can only do so in the presence of carbon dioxide. There has to be carbon dioxide present so that it can loosen the oxygen molecules to be released to the cells. So breathing too heavy through your mouth, you're washing all the carbon dioxide out of your system. And your cells are not getting oxygen. No wonder you're nervous. So, and it's going to make physical activity even harder because your muscles are not getting oxygen. So the key is learn to be a nose breather. Now, I know when you're playing a match, obviously there are going to be times where you have to breathe out of your mouth. However, go back to nose breathing as quickly as you can and try to calm your breathing. That's going to be very important. So there's another thing you can do also, like in the beginning of a match, the warm-up, okay? The warm-up, during the warm-up, what you can do to increase the carbon dioxide in your system, go for a walk around the court for 10 or 15 minutes before the match. And here's what I want you to do. Only breathe through the nose, and after the first minute or so, I want you to take an inhalation through the nose, exhale through the nose, and then pinch your nose. Hold your breath. Hold your breath for 10 or 30 paces. What that does, it increases the carbon dioxide levels in your system, which is going to be great for you once the match starts, because you're going to get that delivery of the oxygen right from the get-go. It's not going to take time for you to develop that. So that's another great thing to do, is to breath holds. Go out, hold the breath, or you can just hold, you don't have to hold your nose. And you're going to increase those levels of carbon dioxide in the system, and the oxygen will be delivered so much better. So, you know, it may sound counterintuitive that, you know, where, you know, in the old days they used to say, take a deep breath when you're nervous. But that's the worst thing that you can do. You want to breathe less. You want to breathe lighter. breathe through the nose as much as possible. And you're going to get better oxygen delivery to the muscles, to your brain, to your heart, to everything. And that will alleviate your nervousness. So work on that. I'm telling you, it works every time. You know, it takes time to get used to it, but the more you breathe through your nose, the better your oxygen delivery is going to be. Please subscribe to the channel. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and please post any questions you have about this or any comments below. All the best. Take care.